Okay guys, today I'm going to show you guys how to properly stretch your hamstring out if you have tight hamstring as a runner. So a lot of times when most people stretch their hamstring out, I'm going to show you what they do. First thing they do is they reach for the toes, right? Like that. Second thing most people do when they're thinking about hamstring stretch is they sit on the ground, same thing. They reach for the toes, right? And look what happens when I reach on my toes, whether I'm standing up or I'm sitting down, right? When I reach on my toes, I run my back out. If you're doing this, just try it. You're gonna feel the stretch in your lower back more than the hamstring. Same thing when I'm standing up. I reach on my toes, I run my back out. Right? See that? So you're feeling that lower back stretch. I'm gonna show you guys proper way how to stretch your hamstring out to get a better running. So I'm on the ground. First one I'm doing right here. I'm using a stiff band. You could use a stretchy band if you want, preferably a stiff band. And then what I'm gonna do is lay all the way down, right? And I want one knee bent, and I want my stretchy band right on my foot, right? And this is what all I'm doing right here, keeping my back nice and flat, just like that. This is how you stretch the hamstrings out properly. So right here, I'm in the middle, right? So I'll hold this for 20 seconds, and if I want to stretch the inside, right, I go this way and then pull towards my shoulder. Same thing, and I hold for 20 seconds. If I want to go outside, just like that, and I hold for 20 seconds. This is the proper way to stretch your hamstring out. My back is nice and flat, and I'm not rounding my back out, and I'm getting right in the hamstring. No other muscles involved. Second one I'm doing, I'm seated, right? My hamstring is elevated, and I don't want my leg in the front, right? I want my leg at the back. Get that full hamstring stretch, right? And same thing, I have my band, and all I'm trying to do is keep my back nice and flat and pull on my back. So you notice how my back is nice and flat. If I'm seated, it's easier for me to keep my back flat, right? Just like that. And I hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. Do the same thing on the other side. Last one. This is my favorite one right here. You see most people stretch their hamstring out, right? Perfect. You have something elevated that's gonna help you to reach for the toes, right? Most people do this, right? You're not really stretching the hamstring, you're stretching that lower back again, right? And the hip. What I want is both toes pointing in the same direction, right? And I want slight bend in this knee, this leg straight, and I want you to keep your back as flat as possible. And you're not trying to reach down, you're trying to just hold right here, this position, just like that. So I'm trying to force the back of my leg in the ground, keep my leg as straight as possible and reach, but my back is flat. I'm not going like that, I'm like this. Try those to stretch the hamstrings out, guys. It's a better stretch.